Hello and welcome to Kenya Fun TV. It's your boy Steven. We are at Razara's Inn in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm with one of the Manchester fans after a slippery draw against Everton. Mister, what's your name?
Govan.
What do you think about today's game?
Poor. I'll say these are not the results that we expected. These are results. These are games that we expected very good results. But as usual, Manchester United, when you're playing a middle table teams or these teams that are not very good, it happens just that we either lose or we draw.
Actually, speaking about that, you always step up to big teams: Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, your usual customers, Manchester City last weekend. What happens to the small teams? Do you train for big teams or do you train just to play football?
That is the picture that is painted by Manchester United. But you see, people want to blame Ole for such things. But personally, I won't blame Ole. You'll see that these players of ours, like today, let me give an example like today's game. Marshall, below average. Rashford, below average. James, below average. You see, so these are players that only show up for big games. But when you meet these other teams, they do not want to show up. If it is about tactics, why is it that when Greenwood was came in, he scored a goal? So it's not about tactics. It's just about the players. When they were playing against these big teams, these so-called big teams, they perform. But when you're playing against these other teams, they do not want to show up.
Let's talk about, you've spoken about the below average players today. I'll point out when the league was starting, you guys were singing all around James.
Sure.
But lately, the name that is being sung around Manchester United or at Old Trafford is Greenwood. What can you say about Greenwood's performance? Because today he's given you a draw that you didn't expect. So what do you think about Greenwood's performance lately?
Yeah, Greenwood is an exceptional type of, talented young man. We've heard all the stories of from academy, the way he's performing in an academy, and he's a good boy. Midweek he scored 2 goals. Today he's scored 1 goal. This is a boy that we are tempted to say that if he's given that position number 9, which Marshall seems to be playing around with, I think he can perform very well. So we shall with Manchester United, if a player performs very well, that is the player that we want to see. If a player is not performing very well, we don't want to see him. The likes of Kina Lingard, look at Mata. These players, let me just say this, those players that are not performing, I want or I wish that come January, the way Ole said that he needs to bring in some fresh legs, that is to sign in new players. I hope and I'm so positive that he's going to get us at least 2 number 10s or 2 midfielders who are attack-minded.
Let me ask, so far, are you missing Pogba?
That's just another debate for another day. Pogba, I don't know what's happening to Pogba. People say he's injured. We heard that he was having something on his leg. He removed it. We expected he's going to be back after a week or so. He's not yet back. But Ole said that this week probably is going to train him together with Bai and Rose. They're going to start training this week. So if he comes in, of course, Pogba is a world-class player. If he comes in, definitely he's going to add something to our team.
Okay, thank you very much, Francis.